Hey guys, welcome to 2018 MCAT preparation questions. This is question 23 in this series. As usual guys, pause the video, try the question by yourself and see how far you can go with this question. Okay, I'm hoping you've had a chance to actually have a crack at this question. So basically what this is asking is, we've got a S has to be a whole number. Alright, that's the first thing. And then we got to try and figure out for what values of S is this statement actually true. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make things a little bit easier first. So I'm going to write this equation down as is, and I'm going to rearrange it by getting rid of the 3. So when I get rid of the 3 to the other side, it becomes divided by 3. And so with that in mind, my equation now is 2s plus 2 has to be greater than 30. Okay? I'm hoping I've got this right here. So I'm going to do something slightly drastic here. Okay? And I just want you guys to be patient and just have a look at this. Let's say, okay, let's actually just put down all the bases of 2's. Like for example, 2 to the power of 1 is 2, 2 squared is 4, 2 to the power of 3 is 8, 2 to the power of 4 is 16, and 2 to the power of 5 is 32, 2 to the power of 6 is 64. Okay, now if I want to keep going, 2 to the power of 7 is 128. So let's just have a look at for what values, just for what are all the values where it's actually greater than 30. So if you look at this, 32 is greater than 30, 64 is greater than 30, 128 is greater than 30. Okay, but if I go 16, that's actually not greater than 30. So basically the s plus 2, if I was to put s plus 2 right next to it here, okay, I'm kind of saying that this part and this part are the same. 2s plus 2, again, this and this. 2s plus 2, this and this. Basically, what it has to be is that you can actually say that s plus 2 has to be greater than or equal to 5. Okay? Because if you think about it, if s plus 2 is equal to 5, then the answer is 32, and then that's greater than 30, so it works out. If s plus 2 is 6, it's 64, and then that works out too. So you get what I'm trying to say. Basically, s plus 2 has to be bigger than 5 or equal to 5. And so we're just going to write this as a statement here. But remember, we've got to write for what values of s. So that means we've got to rearrange this, and that's quite simple because we're going to leave the symbol as it is, 5, and then that's going to be take away 2. Basically at this point our final answer is going to be s has to be equal to or bigger than 3. Okay, so let's try out that's the final answer, but let's actually try it out. What happens if s is equal to I don't know, 4? Then we would go 2 to the power of s plus 2 and see if it's greater than 30. We've got 2 to the power of 4 plus 2. Is it greater than 30? Well, we've got 2 to the power of 6. 2 to the power of 6 is 64. 64 is bigger than 30, so that means this is correct. Okay? So basically with these types of questions, guys, the best thing to do is to actually create a table like this and see for what values is your equation going to be true or false, and then kind of work backwards on it. Okay? So that's basically it for this short little video, guys. If you have any questions, pop it in the comment section below. As usual, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.